All right, I've got to make this remark about Bachelorette on ABC 2022. Rachel Recchia and Gabby Wendy. The grandfather, I believe it was Gabby's grandfather, described his granddaughter as Dingbat beautiful. Well, they're both beautiful. I wouldn't exactly call them dingbats, but okay, it's a memorable line. I really think that applies to the dudes. They're dingbats, not beautiful, just dingbats, because they're divas. They're dingbat divas. They don't seem to get that when you come on The Bachelorette, you're expecting to get engaged, to be married. You're not involved in that to date someone. I know it's not the norm, but look, the show is not the norm, okay? You play along with it, go along with it, and then you get out in the real world and then you see what happens. You break off the engagement, that happens. But on the show, you're on there because the woman expects you as the guy to be ready to put a ring on her. She doesn't want to put a ring on you. She wants you to put the ring on her. She gives you the rose. She wants you to put the ring on her. Dudes today, my impression of the younger generation, are afraid of women. It's like they don't know what to do. They're afraid to have a line. They think too much. This comes from a guy who thinks too much, okay? Stop thinking, just do. Let your primal self come out. Let the force flow through you. Make a move. Don't think a move, make a move. Or, as they say, be a man. There's nothing wrong with that. Let your animal instincts take over. Stop fighting them. Maybe it's just that there are too many guys. Maybe that's it. They had a large number of dudes, and it's easy to get overwhelmed and lost and feel like you don't have a chance. I've heard that. That's something to be taken into account. But again, the man who wants the woman in that environment is expected to prevail. What happens when you have a lot of guys who overthink things? Well, I don't think the right guy comes out in the suit, because the right guy for them is unfortunately the guy that overthinks things and doesn't want to know what he wants to date. The next guy that she thinks is going to be the right guy also just wants to date. And then eventually the guy that's kind of left over gets a clue. Maybe the producers led him along. Okay, and then they say, okay, I'm ready, right? But that's no fun. Just do it. Stop being wusses, dudes. Marry the girl. Subscribe to Zenny62 and bookmark oaklandnewsnowblog.com, or just to get engaged.